Welcome, friends.
Hello. Welcome back to the Shallow End, episode 14, we think. Possibly.
Who's counting anyway?
I lost count at 12.
Yeah, we're somewhere in the teens.
Yeah. Jesus. Didn't sound great. But we are dressed today by 80s Tees. The beautiful people at 80s Tees sent us a couple shirts.
Let's stand up. Let's give them the full frontal.
Ooh.
Bow, 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 bow.
Feeling good, looking good. Now, if you would like to purchase something from 80s Tees, we do have a discount code for you guys. Shallow End 40 to get 40% off your first order.
Ooh, that's a nice discount.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? Run it up. Do what y'all do. And let's go.
Yes. Thank you, 80s Tees. I love this shirt. I feel like this Care Bear embodies my personality. So this was a great pick.
I feel like this is perfect for me because I always have a random crush, so this works.
Yeah. So who is your celebrity crush?
Oh, I've got so many. I think I developed a new one recently, and I watched Another Simple Favor.
Uh-huh.
I like Anna Kendrick.
Yeah, I like her.
I like Anna Kendrick.
She's very charming.
I love a goofball.
Yeah.
And she's very goofy in this movie.
Yeah, and she's very talented. I also have a girl crush on Anna Kendrick.
Anna, we love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Do you know who my celebrity crush is?
Who?
He's actually in the room with us right now.
Is he?
It's John Cusack.
John Cusack?
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh.
Hi, honey.
He has a really good underrated movie. Oh my God, now I can't remember the name of it. But it's like split personalities in one person.
Oh, I know a movie you're talking about. Yeah, I can't remember. Hold on. I can't remember the name of the movie. Was it Identity?
Was that it? Yes, that was it.
Thank you, Ming.
Because I worked for a guy one time that looked like the guy. I was like, yo, you look like the fat dude that was crazy in Identity. And he got very mad at me.
Yeah, it would be too.
Yeah,
you called him the fat dude, the fat crazy dude.
Yeah, well, if the pants fit.
Listen, it was Better Off Dead for me. I was like, oh.
Better Off Dead. Is that the one with the kid with the newspaper?
Yeah.
You owe me $2.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, how cool was that comb? The comb was cool. The flip out.
What a great movie.
80s movies were so clutch.
Oh, so clutch. They don't make them like that anymore.
Nah,
honestly, after I don't even watch.
There was
TV
like
anymore.
a break between I say 2004 to 2008 where movies were good but they weren't great. And then the next great comedy I remember seeing was something Judd Apatow. I don't know if it was Superbad first or the 40-Year-Old Virgin first.
It was super bad.
Super
for
bad.
Me. Actually, I remember when Superbad came out in the theaters. I saw it in New York, and it was just nonstop laughter.
It
was like a party.
It was
like a huge party in the movie theater. Just brilliant.
I remember, ironically, I ended up seeing the 40-Year-Old Virgin with a group of friends that I worked with. Because it was all of our only day off, and we all unintentionally met at the movies.
Yeah.
And it was oh shit, what are you doing here? But this movie, I can watch this movie like I've never seen it before and laugh every time.
Oh yeah, the Man-O-Lantern. I love that picture.
You want to get into some topics?
Yes, let's dive right in.
Okay, so how do you feel about dating apps?
How do I feel? I have a love-hate relationship with them. So this is my thoughts. I'm very much a homebody these days. I can't, the bar scene I can take in doses. I'm in my 40s now. I'm not really trying to go to rowdy bars where people
Me
are
neither.
So the only way for me to really meet people is to go on a dating app. But then I go on a dating app and a week later I'm like, get me off of this freaking ride from hell.
No, wait. I did think of this. I had a friend create me a profile on I think it was Plenty of Fish. But
Plenty of Flukes?
That's it. Whatever it is. Plenty of Pikes. I don't know. But the whole profile was just like a complete lie. Like, I think the description about me was I was one of the original New Kids on the Block, but
Oh.
I was kicked out of the group over creative differences. And I was like, everybody, I don't really talk to anybody, but Donnie still reaches out every now and then.
Yeah, you'd be like, you might recognize me from New Edition. I had a small cameo role.
You might have recognized me from a button in the 80s, you know?
Yeah, listen, that's actually pretty funny. Total right swipe for that.
But I don't remember like the password or anything. I should check it out to see like if anybody.
Imagine that you have like all these like DMs from people. Like, I think I remember seeing you on tour in '88. That would be.
Did you open up? Did you open up for Marky Mark? Like, yeah, that was us.
So, all right, out of all the dating apps, like, how would you rank them? Because there's like so many nowadays. Like, you really have your pick of the
I
litter.
haven't been on. Like, I know which one I'm not using.
Yeah.
And that's Bumble.
Yeah, I'm not not a fan of Bumble.
Well, no,
first of
like,
all, I'm too shy to make the first move, even if it's
but
electronic.
like I gotta pay to like just message somebody.
Well, I think you have like a certain amount of like likes and messages you can send before then they charge you. Yeah. It was better when it was free. But let's rank them.
I've used Tinder.
Titter?
That's a different one. That's only in Vegas.
That's actually a brilliant. You might be onto something.
Titter.
Yeah.
it's like you can only send pictures of like cleavage.
Yeah. Oh wow. Rate my boob job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, we might have another avenue of income right here.
Yeah. All right. Anyway. All right. So let's rate the dating apps.
Okay. So
best to worst.
Best to worst. Best would have to be Tinder, I guess. I've had more success with Tinder. Mm-hmm. Plenty of Fish, Bumble. Those are the only three that I think I'm really familiar with.
Yeah. All right. So the ones that I've tried, the best success I've ever had was actually on Facebook dating. Yeah.
I get weird messages there.
Facebook dating was good for me. And then second, I would say Hinge.
I've never used Hinge. I've heard good things.
Yeah. And then the worst of the lot, Match.com.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. After the last episode when the owner.
Yeah, no, thank you.
When the CEO's wife ran off with a guy she met on there, it's just not a safe.
No
bet.
one is safe on Match.com.
No.
Match.com is the new Ashley Madison.
Yeah. And plus, it's expensive.
That's crazy. Okay, but I brought up dating because Iceland, they have a dating app, right? Because Iceland is so small. There's a feature on the app when you register your account before you match with somebody. It's like, is this my cousin?
Yeah.
Because like you don't want to date a cousin.
No. Oh my God.
I'm sure there's some people in the South that are like, what's so wrong with that?
How do you know if it's your cousin or not? Like, do you have to submit like cheek swab and they run like a DNA?
Maybe like a couple branches on the family tree.
Wow.
I don't know how that goes, but like this actually could be beneficial. Like we go to Iceland, we might clean up because like everybody there might be related. You know what I mean? New blood on the market. We might.
Yeah, the Icelandic people, they definitely have like a very, distinguished look about them. You could be like, yeah, they're cousins.
Yeah. Yeah. So, also, have you heard about the 11 inmates that escaped from, I believe it was a prison in New Orleans?
No.
Okay. So, the 11 inmates escaped from jail. Not only did they escape from it was kind of like Shawshankish because they escaped from like a hole.
Yeah.
And like they pulled like the toilet off and escaped from that. But this was like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. They've only caught 8 of them.
Oh,
so
God.
there's still a couple dudes on the run that are just like, this is like, they're living life right now.
I know one's on a bus right now, heading out west. Oh,
I don't know.
Geez.
If anything, they would see. You saw like
yeah.
They pulled the
my
toilet
God.
off the wall and literally like went through the hole.
Oh my God.
And like they all ran together, which was like good and terrible.
Yeah, but could you imagine like just driving by the prison and you see like 11 inmates just skipping out, like holding hands, like la 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 la.
Yeah, like you know what? especially like in Jersey, like if we saw like 11 inmates together, we wouldn't even think nothing like weird about it. It'd be like, oh shit, they're doing yard work for the parkway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're doing their community service.
Exactly. Like you'd see that, you'd be like,
Where's
that's
the NJDOC van?
Exactly. I see those things. They're always like down the street from my house because I live next to eye doctor.
Yeah.
I guess they have a contract with them. There's always a van.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the streets by your house look very clean, so they're doing a great job.
Hey, you know what? The community cares.
Yes, the community does care.
So there were these inmates. I don't know who got caught or who's still on the run, but I know 3 are still on the loose. Oh, another crazy thing. Have you heard about this? The former police chief?
Which chief now?
Okay, I don't know what state he was from, honestly, but I know he was serving in Arkansas. He's serving his time in Arkansas. He was arrested for unaliving and graping someone.
Oh my
I don't know if
God.
he graped him, then unalived him, or unalived him, then graped him, but that's what he did. He escaped prison, too.
Oh, my God.
And he's been on the run for, I guess, about a month and a half now.
He's still on the loose?
He's still on the loose.
Oh, my God.
This one is like I don't know what the 11 inmates did. I don't know their charges or anything. But this guy, he looks like the Iceman. I don't know if you remember the Iceman, the Hitman.
Oh, yeah, he does it. Yeah, he definitely has that, like, void look in his eyes.
Yeah. See, he also looks like the fat, crazy dude from Identity.
Yeah, and he also kind of gives me, like, John Wayne Gacy vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all
like,
have that
he'll kill you,
look
but he'll
about
dress up to do, like, the clown party so he can, like,
yeah, he
pick
has,
out
like,
his next
a
victims.
double life. Like, he's, doing kids'
Jesus.
parties by day and...
Raping boys by night.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
God.
sorry, graping boys.
Yeah, that's, what's funny? There's this page I follow on Instagram and they're giving a cabin away in the Ozarks and now I see why.
I blame
left out
Jason
the
Bateman.
part where
I blame Jason Bateman for this one because
Yeah,
everybody
they
wants to
left
go
out
to
the part
Ozark
where
now.
there's a rapist running around.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, bro. This one, I felt this one in my heart. Because, all right, I love going to the movies. I'm a movie goer. I love films. Like, there's nothing puts me in a better mood than going to see a movie. So these people went to go see the latest Final Destination.
Oh my God.
Okay. And as one of the climactic scenes happens, the roof caves in. I don't know.
In the movie theater?
In the movie theater.
Oh my God.
So I think one person died.
Oh jeez.
But could you imagine watching Final Destination and then the ceiling collapse on you?
That is freaking wild. I still can't drive behind log trucks.
Oh my God.
Because of that movie. I will literally veer off the side of the road and wait till it's like miles ahead before I remember
one
on.
time I was going to Atlantic City, like right after that movie had come out, and then like a log truck was on the parkway because like at one point trucks could be on the parkway like below exit 40 or something like that, and I just pulled over. I was very high at the time. But I pulled over and a cop pulled up next to me and he's like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "Bro, there was a log truck." And he was like swerving. He was like, "You just saw Final Destination?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Give it 10 minutes." I was like, "All right, thank you."
Yeah, that's such a shared millennial experience.
For
I think
real.
we are all traumatized from the Final Destination movies.
Bro, like my foot, I was on the gas and I was doing between like 38 and 43 because I couldn't keep my foot still. It was like,
Yeah. No, thank you.
So yeah, you go to the movies and the ceiling collapses.
Oh my God, that's
Do
terrible.
you get up and do you scream like, I saw you coming, death. I dodged you. What's next?
Or do
Hit him
you,
with some Devin Sawa lines.
Yeah, and then you have like survivor's guilt. Like, what if you're the person like sitting next to the person that got killed?
Oh, what if you had to go over them to get out?
Oh, God, I don't even want to think about that. That is terrifying.
Yeah, that was a little wild.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've heard about the teens in our area just running amok?
Yeah.
Fucking
What
hooligans.
so what are they doing? Are they just like, is it like a meetup and they're just...
It's like a meetup. Like they've shut down malls. Like they shut down the boardwalk last weekend?
Yeah, there was like 3 stabbings in
In Seaside.
Seaside, yeah.
And then, all right, so they shut down Menlo Mall, and then the next weekend they shut down Woodbridge Mall. Where y'all going next?
Well, not Bridgewater. They're already the
Yeah,
police and security are camped out. But can we just be real for a second? That's probably the most foot traffic
they've had
Woodbridge
in
had
a
in
decade.
years.
Yeah, for real. Like half of the mall is sold.
No, like, have you like just gone there on like a regular day? It's like a ghost town. I used to work at Woodbridge Mall like 20 years ago.
Did I work at Woodbridge? I don't think I
used
worked
to-
at Woodbridge.
It used
I worked
to
at
be-
Menlo.
Yeah, I worked at Menlo too. It used to be so much like foot traffic there. It was just like the place to go, the place to hang out. And
Yeah, like
it's-
even
it's
if you
like-
weren't doing nothing.
Yeah, it's like a graveyard.
That was the place to go to when you go look at something and be like, yo, this shit is tough. I'm gonna get this next week.
Yeah, listen, I loved the mall, both Menlo
Oh,
and Woodbridge. But
I love Menlo.
Yeah, and it's just like it's a ghost.
It's not
town.
the same. Like when we were kids, there was like, it was just the aura of the mall was bigger than the mall. It was like, what are you doing? I'm going to the mall. Oh,
Yeah, like the 80s.
you're going to the mall? You
yeah.
got a ride? Like,
Yeah, I learned how to take like the bus.
Oh, yeah, the M10.
Yeah, the M10. You take the bus and you pay your like $1.50. Oh god,
Yeah.
we're really showing our age now. Yeah, you take the $1.50 and you take the bus. It's perfect.
And the bus used to come like right down the street from my house.
Yeah, it was awesome. I love those days. And then it's
You
just
put
not
on
the
your
same.
CD.
Yeah.
With your anti-skip CD player. So like,
Or you talk to the schizophrenic person sitting next to you on the bus, and they're just like, nah, nah, nah.
see, like we didn't talk to them because like we were just like, my mother always instilled in me like, not like don't talk to strangers or whatever, but like if you see somebody going through something, just let them be.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like what the fuck is wrong with that weirdo?
No,
it
it was
like keep your head down. You know he's making pelican noises. Do not laugh. Like
One time I was on the bus with these two women, and you can tell, like, they were, like, I don't know. I feel like they were, like, part of, like, a program or something, and they were, like, on a bus, but they weren't getting along, and they were fighting over a seat, and, like, they were just going back, and it was, like, a bus full of people, and the one says, like, this crazy diss to her, and she's like, why don't you take your fat ass off the bus and walk? You'll be as skinny as me, or something like that. And everyone was like, oh! And I was like, see, this is like, you get free entertainment, cheap transportation. Like, God bless NJ Transit.
God bless.
Yeah.
I think they ended their strike. They had a strike the other, like, I know the train was like shut down.
Yeah. No, it is over.
Okay. I'm just checking. I haven't been on the train or the bus
Yeah.
in a while.
Same.
But we should give an honorable mention to all our friends who are Knicks fans, and we're very close to having the Knicks go to the championship, go to the finals. I feel bad for y'all because like y'all have hope now, and y'all haven't had hope in a very long time. So like I'm happy for y'all, but
I can't wait for the Mets to be able to say that.
they're not gonna say that. And you think the Mets are gonna say that, and you're like the last time.
Listen, you gotta believe.
I'm a Yankees fan. I don't have to believe.
Listen,
I've seen championships and parades.
still love the amazing Mets.
You have to.
But listen,
You can't leave them now.
that's how you know
You're like-
my
you're like-
standards are low. I'm a Mets fan. I'm
you're
used
like
to
a battered,
disappointment.
You're like a battered wife. You're just like, no, he's just sleepy. It's okay. He's gonna be better.
METS, Mets.
We're gonna cut that out. So have you seen that Annabelle is going on tour?
Yeah,
You saw Annabelle's going on tour.
I know. She's, oh
All
my
right.
God.
First of all, weird as fuck that a haunted doll has like tour appearances, like has like a touring schedule.
Yeah.
Like that's a little weird. But the first day was I believe she was in New Orleans, and then there's like a huge plantation house that was in New Orleans that burnt to the ground.
You think Annabelle did it?
I think she has something to do with it.
I don't know.
think
She looks pretty sinister.
I don't know, but also there's a video of the house burning, and then you can see somebody walking through the shadows,
Oh,
like
yeah. It was
walking
Annabelle.
through the flames. I like you're just like holy like
Who
who is that?
Yeah.
It's not a firefighter.
Who do you think would win in a fight? Annabelle or Megan?
Oh, Megan.
Yeah, me too.
Megan.
Megan would kick her ass.
Megan.
My grandma had a doll like that when I was a kid. It was Raggedy Ann back then.
Yeah.
Now she's rebranded as Annabelle, but she just like had that same sinister look.
I
Like,
thought you were gonna say she's Raggedy Andy.
yeah.
It's like
No,
the
not
times.
that.
It's
But
like,
she would just like
hey.
sit in the corner, like collecting dust, and she like just had this look on her face, like "Free my soul."
Do you know we had the scariest stuffed animal like of all time? Like when my nephew was born, I don't know who got him this, but it was like a 6-foot clown,
Oh no.
like with a hat and everything, and like he used to just sit in the living room. So I remember I would come home like drunk, be like, who's in the living room just passed out? Like,
Oh my god. Yeah. No.
and I don't like clowns. I do not like clowns at all. So like I would come in there like ready to go. Like
I remember one time. This was a long time ago, but I was dating this guy, and like his family had a hobby of collecting clown
oh
figurines.
God, get away.
And it was like you walked into the house, and it was like nothing but clown figurines everywhere.
I would have never. gone in that
Everywhere you
house.
turned, it was like a clown here, a clown there. I was like, yeah, I just
See, I wish.
it's giving me PTSD.
Like I remember I was young, I was little, and I remember my mom took us to the 3-ring circus in Madison Square Garden, and we were escorted out because I hit a clown.
Oh my god.
Because like I don't like clowns, and then, like you know how like when you're in the 3 rings, they come all out of the car and then they run into the crowd.
Yeah, honestly, between the clowns and the animal abuse, like if I just ban the whole circus at
I
this
think
point.
it's a wrap for the circus. I think the circuses are done.
Yeah, just,
But I was
just
like-
ban them.
I'm not. Don't run up on me, no clown stuff. We gonna have a problem.
All right, let me ask you a question about clown movies. Which one is worse, Killer Clowns from Outer Space or It?
They're both terrible. Like I can't even watch the advertisement for Deary.
No,
I can't even watch that because that's like too much.
It was funny
This
to me.
This was not funny at all.
No, when they put there was people in those little pods. No,
because this wasn't. Do you know why that isn't funny at all? Because
Why?
it's based on a true story.
really? Oh my!
Inmates.
Oh my god!
No.
Ming, turn it off.
Inmates, they look like fuzzy.
No,
light
oh my
bulbs.
god, it's giving me PTSD. Oh
Nah,
my god!
I don't know if those are light bulbs.
Look at
or
it! Look at it! I got goosebumps.
But inmates had escaped from like a psych ward, and they were dressed as clowns, and they ended up killing a couple people.
Is that from like a couple years ago?
No, I want to say this happened
When
in,
they
like,
were running around
wanna
killing
s-
people?
Nah, like I saw one of those, but like I was like, nah, I'm not stopping.
No, Killer Clowns from Outer Space gets my vote. That's the
I don't-
scariest
yo,
clown movie to me.
Those look like really sad testicles. I'm so sorry.
No, I don't know what they look like. They just look like something I would never want to be.
Nah, I don't want to do that. And I'm not trying to, like, first of all, you gonna tell me that there's puppies and shit down in the sewer? I'm a germaphobe. You're not getting me to jump into a sewer because you got a puppy down there. I got a
Not
puppy in
me.
my
I'd
house.
be like, puppy!
Nah. I'd be like, you got some hand sanitizer or something down there?
I know. Thank God my mom kept a close watch on me as a kid, because I would have been like a kidnapper's like dream.
I wouldn't have, because I wouldn't
Like,
have
hey,
stopped
little
talking.
girl, you want some candy?
They would have brought me back. They would have brought me back so fast. I'm like, where are we going? Were we eating? Are we stopping? Why we
Yeah.
keep going in circles? Like,
Oh my God. Yeah. Clowns.
oh, you know what? I have to ruin some of our childhood. I don't mean to, but I have to ruin our childhood a little bit.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so 90s dads. Think about how great the dads from TV shows 90s dads were.
Yeah, the dads on TVs in the 90s were better than my real dad.
Like Philip Banks.
Yes.
But I like Philip Banks might have been the best. But Carl Winslow, I don't think he was a great dad. I don't think he was a great dad or a great cop.
Please elaborate.
Okay. So Family Matters was on for 8-9 years, something like that. One episode, they had 3 kids. Eddie, Laura, Judy. One episode, Judy goes upstairs, never comes back down.
Oh, yeah.
So did Carl kill his daughter, cover it up because he's a cop, I don't like what happened here.
What's your theory? Like, what do you think happened?
I think Carl killed his child, and covered it up.
Yeah.
And was so respected in the neighborhood, he wouldn't even be a suspect.
And in the police force, they probably helped him.
But how bad of a cop are you when your daughter goes missing and you don't even put out a bolo?
Yeah, this is my theory. She got pregnant, and she didn't want to ruin the family name, so he sent her to a school for wayward girls.
I could
Forever.
co-sign that. I could co-sign that. But remember their aunt that lived with them? Mm-hmm. She had a baby out of wedlock, and they took her. And first of all, clearly that child's father was white. Because what's his name? Little Reggie, whatever. Red. He had a built-in perm. he had a built-in perm, and it was like long.
Yeah, going off on a tangent here since we're
That's him. Purple shirt.
Yeah, since we're talking about 90s sitcoms, who was your 90s girl crush?
Ooh, there were so many. But I'd be lying if I didn't say Topanga Lawrence.
Topanga Lawrence is my girl crush.
Topanga Lawrence, like, I love me some Danielle
Oh,
Mitchell.
look at how beautiful she is. Still,
And she's a sneakerhead.
yes, and she's still beautiful.
She's still fine.
Oh my God.
What?
One time, my brother's friend told me I looked like Topanga. And remember, it was March 15th, 1999. Date is still in my head. And my head was this big. I did my hair like her and everything. I love Topanga.
Lawrence, Ashley Banks. I remember Stephanie had a friend that was a troublemaker that I always thought she was really cute. I can't remember her name though, but she was always like the troublemaker. She was like smoking. She pierced their ears. I don't know where this little white girl got an ear piercing gun in the 90s, but like she had one.
Yeah, 90s.
She's still fine.
Childhood crushes. I think like the starter pack is
Tyra Banks. I had the Sports Illustrated poster on my wall.
But yeah, I would say Tatiana Ali, definitely Danielle Fishel, the Pink Power Ranger.
Nah, I wasn't into Power Rangers like that.
Really? Oh my God.
Wasn't really my thing.
Pink Power Ranger? Yeah.
I was at that age where like I was like, this is stupid. Because it was like they would fight, but they would always fight and then get beat up and then come together and then beat up the thing that already beat them up. So it's like, y'all were bad at jumping and then y'all get good at jumping out of nowhere. Like, come on.
No, I love the Power Rangers.
Who is it?
Not as much as Captain Planet though.
Who was hosting Singled Out? Was it Carmen Electra?
Well, it was Jenny McCarthy first.
McCarthy.
Yeah.
And then Carmen Electra. Carmen Electra still look good.
Oh my God, Carmen Electra is a freaking vampire. She looks so good. She's my girl crush. Honestly, when I started my fitness journey, I would go on Carmen Electra's Instagram for inspiration all the time. She is such a baddie.
She's still fine. Oh
my God. Carmen, you look so good. Whatever you're drinking, please send me some, okay? She looks so good.
Oh, I also have another. I was thinking about this. I have a redheaded crush. Renee Alstead.
I need to see.
You would know who she is?
Fiery redhead.
She is so fine. You would know who she is. All right, so she's also now a Penthouse Playmate. Playmate of the Year 2024. Good job, girl. But she's also the girl from 30 going on 30.
I've never seen that, but she is stunning.
But I know she was in that.
Yeah, she's
that's her.
Yeah, we love a fiery redhead here.
I remember her from
here at
from
the
a
Shallow
show.
End.
I can't remember the name of the show, but it was her, Jamie Gertz, and their father was like a goofball, and their brother was like, he was gay, but he wasn't really gay. He wasn't gay, but he kept doing like real gay shit. Like he was into like baton twirling. like this shit was funny. Still standing. There you go.
Yeah. No. Yeah. She's hot.
Yeah. She's very nice to me on Twitter.
Oh, we love that. We love celebrities that are nice to their fans.
Exactly. She wished me a pre-happy birthday the other day.
Yeah. Have you ever had a bad experience with a celebrity?
Oh, yeah. A couple.
Spill the tea.
Oh, fucking Busta Rhymes yelled at me at the airport
Why?
because I went to say hello to him.
Oh, Christ.
I went to say hello to him. This motherfucker yelled at me like I was giving him a demo disc.
Oh, jeez.
Like, all right, so we were on a flight coming back from Vegas, and I was sitting next to my boy Jorge, and next to Jorge across the aisle was Spliff Star, and we like chopping it up with Spliff Star like the whole flight, and I made Spliff Star laugh like good because he kept like every like 5 seconds he would be like, "Let's go," and I'm like 6 people on this flight know who that is. 3 of them is in this row, and he like and he laughed, right? So after the flight, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna just go say what's up to him." We get the baggage claim. I see him. I'm like, "Hey man, I just want to say what's up. I've been a big fan." And he was like, "Yo, I'm good." And I went to like dap him up, and he was like, "What the fuck? I just said I was good. Why are you over here?" And I'm like, "Yo." And so like I backed up, walked away, and he's like, "Oh man, you was just trying to say what's up?" And I was like, "Yeah, nigga, I used to be a fan." And then I just walked off.
I get it. Like, it must be hard to be a celebrity because you constantly have people in your face, and it must get annoying. But like,
Yeah, but like I didn't come there. I didn't come up to him like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, you're like." I just came up like,
Yeah.
"Hey man,
I mean,
nice to meet you."
listen, I feel like, as a celebrity, you kind of have to be grateful for your fans.
Yeah, at the same time, like you.
We're
I get that
listen,
you
we're
have to-
grateful for our 800 followers
Yeah.
on Instagram. If I ever see you in the street, it's nothing but love.
I'll hug you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Busta Rhymes, man, like that was wrong.
Yeah. I've never had, you know what? Funny enough, I've never had a bad celebrity encounter. I could tell you my most pleasant one.
Sure.
It was Ariana Grande's brother,
Oh,
Frankie Grande.
I
Such a nice guy.
I don't know who he is, but I know who he is. Like I
Yeah.
can see his face. He got
We-
that kid.
we saw him at in the Bucks County Playhouse. He was in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. He was so nice to everybody. Like, came up to everyone, said thank you for like coming out. Was
Is she from Pennsylvania?
I don't think so, but it's like a pretty like they get some pretty famous people there. It's a big playhouse.
I know Bucks County is like ritzy. I know that's like a nice area.
But he was so nice and so nice to all like the people at the playhouse. Like, he invited us up on stage. Like, such a nice guy. I was
That's
like,
awesome.
oh, what a class act.
Oh, I do remember one year I went to a summer jam, and sitting behind me was Free from 106 in Park. And I remember asking, like, "Excuse me, do you mind if we get a picture?" And then her security guard was like, "We're not taking photos now." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then I was just like, "Damn, that's bad. Like, you on TV and I got better seats than you. How does that happen?"
Aw.
And I just kept going and going, and they got up and left.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you take a picture real quick, none of that happens.
Yeah.
And how do I get better seats than you when you're on TV?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Well, speaking of celebrities, I have a little game we can play, and we'll call this Unalive, Marry,
And bang.
or Bang. Yes.
Okay, all right. Who are we going?
I don't know. You start.
I got you.
All right.
Okay. How do you feel about Unalive? I'm sorry. Brad Williams, Wee Man, Peter Dinklage.
Oh.
I gave you 3 little fellas.
Yeah. This is going to be a little hard.
That's what happens to them.
All right. I know people are not going to be happy with this decision because he is very loved, but I think I'm going to unalive Peter Dinklage.
You're unaliving the Dink?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, Pete. I thought you were gold.
I would bang Brad Williams, and I would marry Wee Man.
You're marrying Wee Man.
I would marry. I have a thing for skateboarders.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was the Dumpy.
Yeah, that too.
He got
No, he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, all 3/8 of him.
Yeah, no, he's hot. All right.
Like, there's not a lot of people I could put my elbow on their shoulder. So, like, I get it. You know what I mean?
No.
There's a lure to him. He's goofy. So, like, I could see how he gets women.
For a little person, He is a 10. I'm sticking to that.
Or a 0.5.
All right, I have one for you.
Okay.
All right, we'll do the Jennifers.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, Jennifer Aniston,
Okay.
Jennifer Coolidge,
Jennifer Coolidge. Ooh, okay. All right.
and Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay. Oh, all right. This is a lot easier.
And Jennifer Coolidge, Stifler's mom era.
Oh,
Just to turn up the heat a little bit.
That just made it. That changed my answer. None at all. I'm banging Jennifer Coolidge, and then we're gonna do voices. We're gonna have some drinks. Stifler's mom was a baddie.
Jennifer Coolidge is still a baddie to
And
me.
I'm gonna marry Jennifer Lawrence.
Good choice.
Love me a goofball. I'm sorry, Jennifer Aniston. You are beautiful, but I'm gonna have to unalive you. That's because I really hate Friends. It's not you. It's not you. I think you're a great actress. You're a beautiful woman. Just go with me. Just go with it. Hilarious. A lot of your stuff I do love, but Friends just is not one of them. I'm sorry.
Not even Meet the Millers? No redemption there?
We're the Millers.
Sorry.
We're the Millers. Yeah, good movie, but I'm
All right.
you know what? I'll put this in Friends terms. I'd bang Monica before I'd bang Rachel. Oh, you know what? I'd marry Monica. Bang Phoebe. I'm killing Rachel. Rachel was too uppity for me. She was a kind of an asshole throughout the entire show.
Do you know in real life they all hooked up with that guy, Adam Duritz from Counting Crows?
I do not know.
I think,
It is.
Yeah.
Give it a thumbs up. I guess so.
Yeah, that guy banged the whole cast of Friends.
He was there for them.
Yeah.
But you know
who else he also used to date?
who?
The girl from Shameless. I can't think.
Emmy Rossum?
Emmy Rossum, yes.
Really?
Yeah, she's hot.
She is.
You know what, Adam Duritz, good for you. That dude's got game.
He's got something. But there was. Did you ever hear the conspiracy theory about Monica having a black boyfriend that nobody ever met?
No.
Okay.
See, I like yourself, I was not really into Friends.
I was never into it, but I've
seen like the major episodes, like the smelly cat and all those things, but I was never like, oh my god, I gotta watch it.
I watched it for this reason, because I want to say it's season 7, episode 8. There's a still of her kitchen where she has a handle of Hennessy. No white girl has that much Hennessy on deck unless they fucking a black dude. That's just logic. But yeah. And Gunther had to sell drugs, right?
I don't even know. See, I didn't watch Friends enough. I'm not really even sure.
Gunther was the barista, but every day he showed up in a different Gucci shirt. I don't know no baristas that wear that much Gucci.
I mean, unless it's a knockoff.
Gunther. Oh, he passed away.
Aw. Now we feel bad for making fun of his shirt.
Not really. Like, he got paid to do that. I'm not making fun of him. But, yeah. Okay. Oh. Have you heard of this one? All right, so there was a guy that, like, escaped capture and ran down the street because he was being held hostage by a crypto bro.
What?
Yes. So they kidnapped this dude and they held him hostage. I want to say for like.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So they were torturing him, gun butting him, like lighting like knives and then poking him with the knife. Like they would torture him because they wanted to get his cryptocurrency. Because like they lost their investment, he didn't lose his investment. So they were trying to get him to crack to give them their investment back.
Oh, all right. So he told them, let me make sure I'm following. So he told them, the guy that's getting tortured told them, hey, invest in this. And then it ended up being.
It flopped. He left the country, came back. And when he came back, they kidnapped him.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so
Could
like,
you imagine?
yeah, this is the one that I saw. The one dude in the bathrobe.
Yeah, maybe.
That's when they were getting him out of the house. But
What
at the
do you
same
think
time,
they told him to? You think that guy told him to invest in that hawk too? Remember she had
the hot coin.
Yeah, she hit me that, and then she just like bounced with
For
everybody's
real,
money.
she was like, "Well, this was fun."
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and it was funny.
Thank you for your support. And then she just like disappeared off the face of the earth.
I saw her doing like she was doing like reels for advertisements to get people to come on her podcast. And there was one that she was like to Trae Young, point guard of Atlanta Hawks. And she's like, "This is my official invitation because I'm a Hawks fan." And then like somebody from the Hawks just like commented like it was like their personal page. They're like, "Nah, we're good."
Yeah. I will say this before she
This is the
cheated
one.
everybody out of their money. I actually thought she was quite likable.
Yeah, I just.
My official invite to be my first NBA player on top tour. Let's go Hawks.
Oh, I didn't see this part. It's like, nah, we good.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, so I was like, oh, that's great.
Yeah. I thought she was pretty likable, but I guess she's, never mind. I retract my statement.
I'm not. It's not even a likable thing. It's just like, how did someone, like the fact that she didn't do her show on OnlyFans, she lost a lot of money, because you have performed no sexual acts. You talked about a sexual act, and everybody lost their fucking mind, which is crazy. Because it's like this girl's literally got famous about talking about sucking dick, and everybody's like, you know what? Maybe we should invest in this cryptocurrency that the girl that's talking about sucking dick. Maybe something's there. Like, I don't know anybody who was like, oh, we should do that.
I know. Each and every day we just stray further from the Lord.
For real. It's like, Jesus Christ. So I don't want to laugh at this one, because this one is funny, because I could see this happening to someone in my situation. 24-year-old woman set male friend on fire because she like doused him with gasoline. He told her to like get in the kitchen or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he made a joke and he told her to go to the kitchen, and she like lit him on fire.
She like doused him with gasoline, but like didn't intentionally. I don't think it was intentional. That's
I
the
think
thing.
it was.
Because she doused him with gas and then had like a lighter or was like flicking matches at him or some shit.
Yeah, it was in Australia.
But like I could see, I have female friends that I could see me getting them mad enough to throw gasoline on me, and then them acting like they're gonna.
I don't know, Sean. I think you might need new friends.
Oh, nah, I don't think they would actually do it, but I think.
But it was in Australia. But could you just imagine that exchange? And he's like, "Why don't you get into the kitchen?" And she's like,
"Oi!"
She's like, "I'll make you a hot plate, mate," and then lights him on fire.
I wish I had a better Australian accent.
Me too, but it's the best I can do for now.
It's like, you like your Vegemite?
Yeah.
That was terrible. I'm sorry.
I know. The freaking country of Australia is like up in arms now.
Exactly. The only thing I could say mid-mix. That's it.
Yeah. Australians have such potty mouths, though.
They do.
They love the word cunt.
They do, but I think
Bleep
that's
that
just
out,
a European. I think that's just a European thing, because it's like, I don't know what it means over there. I know what it means over here.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means over there though.
I don't know. Yeah, they just, I don't know. I would love to go to Australia though.
Me too, but that would be a long fucking flight.
Yeah, you'll probably end up with like a blood clot when you get off that plane.
Probably.
It's very expensive. I thought about going.
I don't know the shortest way to go.
I don't know. Teleport?
I think the shortest way, maybe fly to Hawaii.
I don't know.
And then fly across.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. But yeah,
because I think it's like
$2,000
it's like 20 hours from
Florida. Look how
Florida.
much a ticket costs to Sydney.
Jesus.
$2,000. My goodness.
Nah, I can't go somewhere like that. First of all, there's so many things that could kill me out there. I'm scared of all of it. But I would lose my mind with accents. I meet a pretty girl with nice eyes with an accent. I'm like, oh my God.
Australian people are very good looking.
Australian, South African, we could talk about the Nordics.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like beautiful people all over the world, but it's like you go there and it's just like, oh, I'm ugly.
Yeah, but I might be a little biased. I think New Jersey has a lot of good-looking people too.
We do have a lot of good looking people.
I've been all
But you
over
know
the
what-
country.
you know what I
I
will
would say
say?
New Jersey and then California.
California's all right because like certain parts, like everywhere, certain parts are bad, but like I'll say that New Jersey, the women in New Jersey are not only some of them are beautiful, but they're also very smart. I would say a lot of the women in our area are very like you can hold an intellectual conversation with a woman from this area and not feel like you have to dumb down what you're saying to get them to be interested.
Yeah, I think we're also like very cultured too because
Yes.
it's such a melting pot here. Like
I
when
would-
I tell people like yeah like if they ask me like my nationality and I'm like yeah I'm European and Middle Eastern, they're like what? Never heard that before, and I was like well
Yeah, when I tell people my nationality, they're like, "You're not Dominican?"
yeah it's
like
it's,
no,
it's so,
I'm not.
yeah I love the diversity, and I think that's like so important to just be around people from different cultures and just absorb it all.
We're good people.
We are.
We try to be. We're good people until we're not. Like that's the one thing about Jersey I could say. Like especially our area, it's like we'll be nice to everybody. Second you cross that line, it's over for you.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, we do have to do a little shout out to these guys from Daps Kicks on TikTok because they shouted us out in their live stream the other day, and you could shop there, and also they negotiate. So you looking for anything from them sneaker wise, we can help you out. Cause I got them on a hunt looking for a couple pairs for me, and if they can help me, I know they can help you.
All right, shout out to Daps Kicks.
Yeah,
Go there for your footwear needs.
Exactly. TikTok, they negotiate. Check them out. I do want to talk about this one kid too, cause I see this kid all over my neighborhood. He's cutting grass, but I see him. He's bringing his cart along, and he's doing like this is what I did when I was a kid. So I do. His name is Omar's underscore green cut underscore landscaping on Instagram. And keep doing what you're doing, kid, because it's working.
Yeah, we love a young entrepreneur.
Especially a local, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, give him some business.
that's what I'm trying to help him
Yeah.
out. That's what I want to help him out. Oh, but you know what? All right, so we should close it out on this one. Our favorite petty person has struck again.
50.
50 Cent is back.
Get the strap.
So the other day, Donald Trump made a comment about how he would try to help pardon Diddy from
Oh, God.
whatever's going on with Diddy. 50 goes out of his way and says he'll reach out to Trump personally to discourage him from any possibility of a pardon. You know how hard you gotta hate somebody to be like, no, let them stay in jail.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever I have to do to make sure they stay in. That predator stays in jail.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would want to let Diddy out of jail after all the things that are coming to the surface now.
First of all, we haven't even seen all the shit that's coming out.
Oh yeah, wait till they drain the swamp. You're gonna
Not even. Wait until Farnsworth Bentley. Wait until Farnsworth J. Bentley hits the stand.
Yeah, remember back in the day when like we had that like one friend who like went down the rabbit hole with the conspiracy theories, and they would say like all these things about like pedophilia and we'd be like, oh, this person is crazy. Like, what are they talking about? And now it's like they were right.
Yeah, maybe. We still don't know.
Yeah, listen, I know I'm going to get hate for this, but I kind of like conspiracy theories.
I love a conspiracy.
I
theory.
love a conspiracy theory. I will listen, because you know what? I don't know. 9/11 was an inside job, if you ask me.
I don't know if it was an inside job, but I think we definitely helped them along their way. Like, I think if they were doing something sneaky, we were just like, oh, no, the door's over here. Like, this is the door you want to go through. And they're like, oh,
like
thanks.
I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was like it took a girl on a date and taught her about the deep state and like the secret banks, and now I'm blocked.
Well, you did that one to yourself.
But you know what though? I like to talk about that stuff. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily agree with everything, but it's fascinating to me.
Uh,
So if you want to take me out on a date, I'll put my tinfoil hat on for you.
yeah, she's available. But at the same
Yeah.
time, don't have my girl looking crazy.
Now I know when to reel it in.
Oh, you know what? This is only going to be funny to like 7 of us. I remembered something from like middle school that people used to do. Do you remember when everybody would share one fake gold tooth?
Share it?
Share it.
No.
Like somebody would have it like first
like
period.
a
like a slip on.
no, not really.
Ah, yeah.
I remember having a gold tooth.
No,
I was one of those kids.
I remember people sharing a gold tooth, a fake gold tooth at that.
I don't know. 90s kids, dial in. Do you remember this?
Because they were like, somebody had like a Timberland one. I want to say it was a Timberland one. Yeah. I'm never gonna forget that.
Do you remember slap bracelets?
Yeah.
And remember they banned them because kids were like slapping them on their wrists and then like slitting them?
Yeah, because like some of the cheap ones,
The metal was
coming through. Yeah.
And I remember I wanted a slap bracelet so bad, and my mom was like, "Hell no!"
I had a couple.
I know
about-
we had some cool stuff back in the day.
Remember Pogs?
Yeah, you know Skippets are coming back.
I stopped some lady in the supermarket the other day because she had her thing open and there was a Skip It at her back, and I'm like, "Where did you get that?" She was like, "I have no idea."
I would totally get another Skip It. That was my favorite toy growing up.
I'll get a Skip It and a pogo ball.
Yes, those are fun. But yes, going back to Pogs, I had like the whole collection.
I had some Pogs.
Do you remember? Like I had this really
Slammer.
cool. Yeah,
The Slammer.
I had a cool Princess Peach one.
Ooh.
Yeah, exclusive shit.
I don't remember. I don't remember what I had like Pogs wise, because like Pogs was just like another thing to collect, and I was like already there with like baseball cards, comic books. Like I already had it. My plate was already full collecting stuff.
I know we were so lucky. We had so much fun stuff
Hell
growing
yeah.
up.
I remember this is a true story. I remember we're watching the finals. The Knicks are in the finals and the OJ chase started. And I remember leaving my boy Ahmad and my boy Quan in my basement running to JKJ Sports Collectibles and bought every OJ Simpson card they had in the store.
No. Am I imagining things, or did OJ pass away recently?
He did.
I thought so. All right,
did.
I couldn't remember if.
Hopefully in the next year or two, his card values skyrocket, so I could make some money off OJ.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I got a couple of them. I got a couple OJ cards. He's got a rushing leader card that I think I have that one too. It's not autographed though.
The juice was loose.
The juice was loose.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think we covered a lot today.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're
Yeah.
good.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah. Oh, also remember, code ShallowIn40 for ADCs, 40%
Yes.
off your first order, and
Check out the drip, as the kids say.
we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.